Hey my lovelies, welcome back to another episode of the Euro Cooking Canuck. Once again, I hope you're all doing super well, and I really want to thank you for spending a part of your day with me. Guys, on today's segment of Clearly Canadian, I want to show you a classic, something that I grew up with and something that I love. Yes, the mighty pot roast. And I'm also going to show you some sides. Now, the sides are classic sides, but I'm going to elevate them up a little bit from when I was a kid. Guys, the sides are inexpensive, they're easy to do, but they're just a little bit more elegant for a modern twist on them. So guys, without further ado, let's get in the kitchen and make amazing, beautiful, the mighty pot roast. Let's go, eh? Hey guys, welcome to the kitchen countertop. Now this recipe for pot roast is a method. What I'm showing you with the sides and everything is suggestions. So as far as ingredients go, pick your own guys or just follow what I do. As far as quantities go, you can double, triple, quadruple this recipe to fit how many people that you're going to feed. What I have is a sirloin roast. It's not the best of cuts, and you don't need to buy the best of cuts because it's going to stew for a long time. If you have some fat and marbling, I would suggest leave it unless you have a massive piece, but fat is flavor. And this is going to slow cook. I have about a little over 500 grams here. This will serve, because it does shrink, I'm going to say 2 to 3 people. All right, so again, use your judgment on how much you're going to need to feed yourself, your friends, or your family. Right, so the first thing I want to do is I patted this dry with some paper towel, and I'm going to simply season it, but vigorously. So we want some salt, pink Himalayan, sea salt, whichever you prefer. And like I said, it's a lot of meat, so generously season the beef. And of course you're going to do both sides, all sides. Ground black pepper. Some garlic granules. And that's it, guys. That's all you need. And we're going to season the water once we sear off our beef. So I'm going to continue with the other side, and then I'll show you how we get it started. All right, guys, welcome to the stovetop. In my pot, I have a little bit of oil. And what we're going to do now is I waited for the oil to heat up. And we're going to sear our beef. You're going to want to sear all the sides of the beef, and I'll show you what that looks like. So guys, you're looking for a nice dark sear on all the sides of your beef. So continue doing that, and then I'll show you the next step, but I'll show you what you're looking for. You want a nice, dark sear. So you can't see that. There we go. A nice dark sear on it. So continue with all sides. I'll bring you back. Smells good. All right, guys. Our beef has been seared on all sides. If you have the little black bits on the bottom of your pan called fond, that's great, that's flavor. So I'm going to add some hot water carefully. That's why I said carefully. And you want to bring the water up just over your roast. But before I top up with the rest of the water, I'm going to add some aromatics. So to our pot roast, I'm going to add a whole onion with the skin on. Don't matter. I'm also going to add some garlic flakes. They are dehydrated garlic flakes. Then I'm going to add a few bay leaves. Now I can top up with water. And the last thing I'm going to add is a beef stock cube, a beef bouillon cube. Perfect. Turn your heat down, and you're going to allow this to simmer until it's fork tender. Hey guys, so my pot roast is starting to get quite soft. It's not all the way there yet. It still has some more time to go, but this is the time we want to start working on our sides. And you can see the water has reduced a lot, which is great because we're going to use that for our gravy. So let's start on our sides. Our sides again, guys, are inexpensive, easy, but elegant. Hey guys, let's start on our buttered tarragon carrots. Peel your carrots and cut them in alternating angles. Place them in just a little bit of water. And these are going to steam cook on the stove. Let's prepare our horseradish mashed potatoes. Make sure you cut your potatoes in equal sizes so they cook evenly. Honey roasted parsnips. Add a little bit of ground cinnamon and coat with honey. As I've done to all of these. Place in the oven to bake. Carrots are done and steamed. All the liquid is out. If you have more liquid in there, just dump it out. Add some softened butter and a good pinch of tarragon. Some salt. Just a bit, the butter's salty. Cracked black pepper. Oh, that tarragon smells good once it hits the hot carrots. Give this a stir, put the lid on it, and keep it warm. Okay guys, potatoes all done. I've drained them, mashed them. First thing we're going to do to our horseradish mash is add some creamy horseradish. If you don't have creamy, regular will do. A couple of generous tablespoons. I'm going to add some softened butter and some ranch dressing. If you don't have ranch, you can use mayo. The ranch really adds to this. So does the mayo. We want to salt and pepper it. And you can always add more to taste later. I'm going to give this a whip and see how we do. If I need to add anything more, like a little splash of milk, I shall. But these are whipping up lovely jubbly. So I'm going to continue whipping up my mashed potatoes and keep them warm. These are whipped up nicely. I've had a taste. Added a little bit more salt. And I'm going to keep these warm. Hey guys, so our roast is out. It's falling apart, as you can see. So I want to tent the roast. Let it rest. Keep it warm. And we'll continue with our last side, which is very quick to put together, and make our gravy. Hey guys, our last side is really easy to make. We're going to make our balsamic Brussels sprouts and peas. So in my pan I have some butter and olive oil. And I'm going to add my Brussels sprouts. I'm using frozen. You guys can use fresh. I couldn't find any, and just parboil them first. This also happens to have some bacon, and that's optional. Put these in the pan and get them going. And then I'll show you what I add next. Hey guys, so we're getting a little bit of color on our Brussels sprouts. And they're smelling good. So I'm going to go ahead and add my peas. They're frozen peas. And they don't take long to cook. Once they're in, I'm going to go ahead and season it with some salt. Black pepper. And I want to add the rind of some lemon. Just about half for now. Give it a fresh flavor. In goes the lemon. Give that a stir. Nice vibrant color. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and add our balsamic vinegar. Use a good balsamic vinegar, guys, or an aged balsamic vinegar. couple of swirls. Let this go a few minutes. Freshen up the flavors. And it'll start to thicken, as you can see here. And then lastly, I'm going to add just a few fennel seeds. The smell is awesome. And then you'll turn off the heat and keep this warm until it's time to serve. Alright guys, it's time to make our gravy from our cooking liquid. I have a pot with a strainer and I'm going to carefully strain our cooking liquid. Give this a gentle push, get all the lovely juices out. I'll continue with that. I'm going to add to this a little bit of beer because it's Canadian, eh? In goes the beer, and we're going to bring this to the boil. Hey guys, heat is on, gravy is in the pot. I'm going to go ahead and thicken this up. I have a little bit of cornstarch. Add a bit of water. We'll make a slurry. And we'll add this to the gravy. And as it comes to a boil, that's when it will activate and start to thicken our gravy. In that goes. And we'll thicken up our gravy. Okay guys, I think we have a nice gravy here. And you can make this to your consistency, how you like it. That's good. I'm going to turn off the heat. Let's plate up. Well guys, our pot roast is all done. And as you can see, it is fork tender. It just falls apart. I have my mashed potatoes here. Got another little pat of butter melting on top. Oh, yes. Oh, so lush. I'm going to try these. The horseradish is amazing. Horseradish goes good with roast beef. Oh. So tender, guys. Our tarragon butter carrots. Not your standard boiled carrots, guys. Not your standard mashed potatoes. And then of course we have our honey roasted parsnips, which we're going to give a go. Oh. Guys, if you like parsnips, you need to do this. You can use turnip as well. And then of course we have our balsamic peas and Brussels sprouts. Oh my God. With the fennel. Incredible. I'm eating off the platter that you would probably bring to the table. We have our beautiful gravy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna try this. Oh, look at that. Flakes right apart, guys. Incredible. Absolutely. Try it with some mash. So good with the horseradish. Okay, guys. I can keep eating here. Thanks so much for watching this segment of Clearly Canadian with the Euro Cooking Canuck. Follow me on social media. Please like, please share, please comment. And if you haven't joined me, come along, hit that bell. You'll get all the notifications when I upload new videos. And guys, until we meet again, be good to yourself and to each other, and especially now, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Ciao, ciao.